Hello everyone. In this lecture of the Essential Calculus Problem Series, we will solve the integral of sine x times cosine x dx. In order to solve this problem, you need to know that the derivative of sine x is cosine x, and also derivative of cosine x is minus sine x. And to solve this problem, we will use the substitution method. When an integrand contains a function multiplied by the derivative of that function, we always use substitution. And let the function be u, for example. If we have a function u and if its derivative is multiplied by dx, we use substitution. It doesn't matter how u appears here, whether it may be raised to a power, for example, u square or u cube or u to the power of 5. Or it may be inside a square, for example, it may be square root of u or cube root of u. And it may also be in the denominator of a rational function. For example, the function may be 1 over u times u prime dx. What truly matters is that the derivative of that function is multiplied by dx, which allow us to apply here substitution. In this problem, we can let u become sine x, because we know that the derivative of sine x is cosine x, and let the function, our function is sine x times cosine x dx. Derivative of sine x is cosine x. So we can use here substitution method and say that sine x is equal to u. And take the derivative of both sides, then cosine x times dx will be du. Here in the integral, we will say that sine x is u and cosine x is du. Then the integral becomes integral of u times du. Now, we have here 1 as the power of u. Then, in order to find the integral, we add 1 to the exponent here. The exponent becomes 1 plus 1 equals 2. And we divide by exponent. And the integral becomes 1 over 2 times u squared. But since here we have sine x as for u, then the integral becomes 1 over 2 times sine square of x. And since this is an indefinite integral, we will add a constant c. So the answer is 1 over 2 sine square of x plus c. But on the other hand, we can also solve this problem as cosine x dx. We can also solve this problem by saying that cosine x is equal to u, because we have the derivative of cosine x is minus sine x, so we can use substitution by this method also. And minus sine x multiplied by dx is du. This means that here sine x times dx is minus du. And here we have u for cosine x, and the integral becomes minus u du, and this will be equal to minus u du. And since the integral of u du is minus 1 over 2 u square, and u is here cosine x, so the integral becomes 1 over 2 times cosine square of x, and since the integral is an independent integral, we will add a c again. And this is the actually first problem in this series. Actually, I solved 30 problems before, and I started a new series and it has 28 problems, and this was the first one, and the second problem will be sine cube x cosine x dx in the next video. See you later.